Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 15 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Strat Starts Only Cy Young Award season. Using Super Advanced. And this is June 13th of 1972, where the Indians and Gaylord Perry head to Anaheim to face the California Angels and Rudy May, who unfortunately was recently deceased. All right, so this is a night game in June, so California is more than likely will be good conditions. And it will be on a 7. So in California, that's still not very good. Ballpark singles are 1-3 for both sides, and ballpark home runs are 1-2. If it was a bad weather, there would be no chance. All right, so leading off for the Indians is Tommy McCraw to face the lefty Rudy May. And McCraw leads off with a walk, and he will be held on. May is a 0. And the catcher, Stevenson, is a +1, so they will have to pretty much hold everybody on. Ooh, 1-14 if he gets the jump. Yeah, we'll take a chance. 2-7, 11 or 12, and picked off on a 9. Oh, but wait a minute. He thought he got a jump, but May, with the 1, means that we have to roll 1-8 for McCraw to be safe, or else he's picked off. And that's an 11, and he is picked off. So that's 1-3 on the pickoff. 1 away. There's Jack Brohammer, who will probably end up getting a base hit here. The second baseman. 3-2, and against the lefty, no. Line drive to the second baseman, and Sandy Alomar Sr., well, probably not a senior at this time. Hold on, timeout. All right, so he actually would have been Sandy Alomar Sr. at the time, because Sandy Jr. and both Roberto were both born by 1972. Yeah. So here's Alex Johnson, 2 outs, nobody on. 6-5. It struck him out. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom half of the first. Indians nothing, and Angels coming to bat. And leading off is that aforementioned Sandy Alomar Sr. And switchy batting left-handed is a fly ball to center field. Cruising over is McCraw. Makes the catch. 1 down. And here's Mickey Rivers. Not a great card. Didn't have that many at-bats. And Perry strikes him out. And here is former Indian Veda Pinson. 2 outs, nobody on. And against the lefty, weak ground ball to second. Brohammer throws out Pinson. 1-2-3 inning for the Angels here in the first. And here is Ray Fosse leading off and catching. And Fosse pops one up behind home plate. Stevenson throws off the mask and puts it away. One down. Here's Greg Nettles. And a 6-3. That's a pitcher chance. Oh boy, 4 and a 17 actually be okay for a pitcher. Now you just got to worry about the E34. And an 11. There is an 11. In fact, there's 9 through 13 and 16 and 18. So May bobbles and can't make the play. And Nettles reaches on the air. They will not hold him on, even at a +1. No, they'll let him. They won't hold him on. I'm not going to try to get a jump. All right, Havoc roll for May. Nothing on the 14. 6-7 against the righty. That's just a bit high. Ball 4. And they will not hold any runners. Here's Chris Chambliss. And a 1-2. That's a wild pitch. That's an 8. No wild pitch there. Good stop by Stevenson. Here is Chambliss. 3-6. That's ripped into right center field. Nettles, round third, he will score. And Bell moves up to third. 1-0 Indians. Here is Eddie Leone. Havoc roll for nothing on the 15. 111. Ballpark single. Not going to work on a 19. And so, let's see, 111. We'll say that's a, let's see, to left field. So we'll say it's a line drive to the shortstop. 2 down for Perry. Nothing on the 20. 4-6 against the righty. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. But the Indians do get a run on a hit, a walk, and an error. And so after an inning and a half, it's the Indians 1 and the Angels nothing. Excuse me. All right, and here is Bob Oliver to lead off the bottom of the second. Three, 6 against a righty. And swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Perry. Here's Ken McMullen, the third baseman. 6-10 to the shortstop. And Leone gathers. Oh boy, 14 on a E27. There is no 14, so Leone gathers, sets and throws, and gets McMullen 2 down. And here's Leroy Stanton, ex-New York Met. And that, since that's not a clutch situation, that will be a base hit to the left field. And the Angels get their first hit of the day. Here is John Stevenson. And 1 to 4. Nothing on the 19, so Stevenson will get his chance. And another shortstop chance. 3 and a 4. That will likely not be no. And does he compound it? 13. No, there's usually a 12, but there is no 13. No, so tough play, and he's just going to put it in his pocket, and they'll call it an infield single. And here is Leo Cardenas. Nothing on the 15. Here's Cardenas. 3 and an 8 is a fly ball to left field. Coming under it is Alex Johnson. He will make the catch, and that retires the side. No runs on 2 hits for the Angels, and we go to the 3rd inning. Indians 1, Angels nothing. Take a quick timeout here. All right, and leading off the top of the 3rd, top of the order, McCraw, Brohammer, and Johnson. McCraw walked and was picked off his first time up. And catcher chance for Stevenson. All right, catcher 4 and an 8. It's not a WS, so no, P/P. 4 and a 12. There is no 12. And a little pop-up in front of the plate. And in fair territory, Stevenson puts it away, 1 down. And here's Jack Brohammer. Lined out his first time up. And he popped it up. And the shortstop, Cardenas, calls for it. 2 away. Here's Alex Johnson. 3-7. Field goal roll there. Grounder to short. And Cardenas throws out. Johnson, 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the 3rd. Go to the bottom half. 1-0 Indians. May and then Elmar and Rivers due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. For 3rd base chance, that's Nettles. 2 and an 18 will be fine. And 22 and a 9 should be okay. And it is. So Nettles ranges over, gets it, and throws out May, 1 away. Here is Sandy Alomar. And that ball is hit the right field, but a few steps in front of the warning track is the right fielder Buddy Bell. Puts it away, and he puts it away, 2 down. It's a 1-2 home run chance, but that's a 13. So here's Mickey Rivers. And here's the pitch to Mick the Quick. And another 3rd base chance. A 2 and a 6 will be okay. Ooh, and an 8. There is no 8, so Nettles gathers and throws, and the Angels are retired 1, 2, 3 here in the third. We go to the fourth, 1-0 Indians. And here's Ray Fosse to lead off. Fouled out his first time up. There's Fosse. 310. And that's against the lefty. Ballpark single. But that's not a 1 to 3. So that's a, let's see. We'll say that's just a pop out to the second baseman. 1 away. Here is Greg Nettles. 6-6 against the lefty. Struck him out. Third strikeout for May. And here's Buddy Bell. 6-11 against a righty. Ballpark single, but that's 1 to 9. So, what? 6-11. So let's see. We'll just call that a line drive to the second baseman, and that retires the side. So the Indians go down in order here in the fourth, and due up for the Angels, Pinson, Oliver, and McMullen. Four against the lefty. Third base chance again for Nettles. And there is no 9. So Nettles comes up with it and makes the catch, or makes the play, I should say. Throws to first to get Pinson. 1 away. There's Bob Oliver. 3-11. Weak grounder to second. Brohammer throws out Oliver, 2 down. There's Ken McMullen. 5-7 struck him out. And once again, the Angels go in order here in the fourth. We go to the fifth. 1-0 Indians. All right, bottom third of the order, Chambliss, Leone, and Perry do up here in the top of the fifth. And against the lefties, May gets Chambliss on strikes. Here's Leone. 4-6, and he gets Leone on strikes. So May has found his mojo here. He has retired 10 in a row. Timeout. All right, here's Gaylord Perry. And a 3-4, and one of the rare times it's either he gets on base. So see if the Indians can turn this into a 2-out rally. Here's McCraw. No, they will not. 1-8's a ground ball to second. And throwing to first is Saniel Marcinier. And that retires the sides. And the Indians strand one on a walk. And we go to the bottom of the sixth, or bottom of the fifth, excuse me. Bottom of the order, or actually, yeah, close to the bottom of the order. Stanton, Stevenson, and Cardenas. Five. Struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Perry. And here is Stevenson. And that's to the right fielder, Bell. 18 camps under it. Oh boy, 18. That's going to be a 2 or 3 base error. 3 and 18. F2 and Bell is a 4. That is a 3 base error. So he dives and can't make the catch. So F2. F3, 3 base error. So all the way to third is Stevenson on a misplay by Bell. And here is Cardenas. They'll bring the infield in for Cardenas. Nothing on the 11. Oops. And we'll do that again. Five, 8, second base chance. Brohammer at 12. Oh boy, comedy of errors almost here. Brohammer is a 2 and a 12, so that'd be in the G1 range. But Brohammer 19 and a 15. And there it is. Another error for the Indians. So G1, E1. Everybody advances 1 base, so the Indians are playing that Michael Jackson defense, a glove on one hand for no apparent reason. And this game is tied. I was probably trying to get it and just fumbled it, and they called it an error, and scoring from third is Stevenson. It's probably going on contact. And here's Rudy May, grounded out his first time up. They will not. Let's see if they will hold on Cardenas. No, they will not. Nothing on the 13. 2, 4. Struck him out. We strike out number 6 for Perry. And here is Sandy Alomar. 2 outs, runner on first, tied at 1. Nothing on the 18. And a 6-7 against the lefty. That's swung on and missed. Struck him out. So Perry strikes out the side, but 2 errors lead to an Angels run, and we are tied at 1 after 5. Here is Jack Brohammer to lead off the top of the 6th. May has that walk to Perry ruined his consecutive batter streak, but he is retired. 13 out of the last 14. So here's Brohammer. 5-12. First base chance for, oops, that's 15. Oliver. E9. E9 and a 6, so that could be interesting. There is no 6, so Oliver throwing to May covering. 1 away. Here's Alex Johnson. 0 for 2 today. 3-11. And that ball is hit the right field, and actually both chances. That ball is caught by the left fielder. So we're 1-2 for ballpark homers. That's a 15, and it wouldn't have been good for advanced play either. All right, 2 down, and here is Ray Fosse. 0 for 2 himself, fouled out and popped out. And that's a 1-5 single chance. 19 will not be good enough. Line drive caught by Cardenas, and that retires the side. Bottom of the 6th, tied at 1. And Perry will face Rivers, Pinson, and Oliver. Five, 6 against the lefty. Fly ball, right field. Going back a few steps is Buddy Bell. He makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Veda Pinson. 4-10. Ballpark single. 8 will not cut it. So that's we'll say it's a fly ball to center. 2 away. Here's Bob Oliver. .210. That's a triple to 2, but that's too high for that. But he gets in with a stand-up double. The 3rd Angels hit today. Here's Ken McMullen. Chance to .39, and he will rip the center field. That will get past the center fielder McCraw and into the gap. Scoring from 3rd is Oliver, and replacing him at 2nd is McMullen. And the Angels have a 2-1 lead. Here is Leroy Stanton. They will not hold on McMullen. 5-8 second base chance. Brohammer as a 2. We'll get to it. They weren't holding on the runner. And 19 and a 14. There is no 14, so Brohammer gathers and throws and gets Stanton. But back-to-back doubles put another run on the board for the Angels, and they lead 2-1. Going to the 7th, and this is May's point of weakness. He is due up 3rd in the bottom of the 7th, so we will get some bullpen action. We'll get Lloyd Allen loosening in the bullpen, just in case they want to take him out. All right, here is Greg Nettles to lead off the top of the 7th. 2-6. And against the lefty, just a bit high. Ball 4. They will not hold him on. Here's Buddy Bell. Nothing on the 11. 2-5 against the lefty. 1-7 single. That's a 1. And that's a base hit. And let's see if they can get one of their shorter relievers. Around 3s. Okay. Well, Lloyd Allen is now loosening in earnest as the Indians will get the first 2 on here in the top of the 7th. And they will actually go ahead and take out May here. Actually, no, they won't. They will leave him in, and then they will let the righty come in and face the righty. Nothing on the havoc roll. Lefty-lefty matchup. 3-8 struck him out. And now they will get Leone. They will get Allen for Leone. So they will not double switch. They may let him hit. All right, so 1 out, first and second. A new pitcher coming in. .610 to center field. Oh boy, Mick the quick, not so quick this day. 3 and a 4. That's going to probably drop for a hit. And a 4, it will. Let's see if there's any extras that go with it. E8. E8 and a 4. Oh, there is. So 3 and a 4. That's single 2 stars with an error. Runners advance 2 bases. So scoring from second is Nettles. We'll say that will be a regular earned run. Moving, we'll say second on the single, and moving to third on the error is Buddy Bell. And moving to second on the error is Leone. And we are tied. So we'll come around to score second and third. With 1 out, and the infield will be brought in for Perry. And no, I'm not going to pull him for a pinch hitter. And boy, if Allen gets a 1, that's an automatic wild pitch. No on the 17. Here's the pitch to Perry. 6-9. And that's ripped into the gap. And that'll get down for a hit. Scoring from third is Bell. Scoring from second is Leone. And this is all falling apart here for the Angels here in the top of the 7th, as the Indians have now put up 3 runs and lead 4-2. Oh boy. Back to the top of the order, and Tommy McCraw. 19. 1, 8. And McCraw draws a walk. First and second, one out. They will hold all runners now for Jack Brohammer. Nothing on the 8. 3 and an 8 against a righty. Popped him up. First baseman Oliver calls for it and makes the catch. 2 away for Alex Johnson. Nothing on the 5. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 4 and an 8. And that's a grounder to third. And McMullen throws out Johnson to retire the side. But the Indians get 3 on 2 hits and an error. And we're going to the 7th inning stretch. Indians lead 4-2. And they will pinch hit for Allen. He did not have it this outing, so Eddie Fisher will be loosening in the bullpen. Perry will face Stevenson, Cardenas, and a pinch hitter. And Sid O'Brien looks like to be the best pinch hit candidate. They're betting 196. We'll see what happens. All right, so stretch time here is over. And Perry's back on the mound, ready to face John Stevenson, the catcher. .211. Grounder back to the box. Perry throws out Stevenson. Here is Leo Cardenas. .610. Shortstop. Leone and 13. And there's a 12, and that's an error. 27 and a 12, and Leone boots it. And for the second time, Cardenas has reached on an error. That is the 3rd error tonight for the Indians. And they will likely not, well, all right. And they will bring up Winston Yannis to pinch hit for Allen. And Eddie Fisher will come into the game and pitch the probably 8th and 9th, if possible. Let's see. We are not holding on Cardenas. Havoc roll for nothing on 10. Here's Yannis to face Perry. 4-11, and that's a fly ball to right field. And Buddy Bell backs up and makes the catch. 2 down. It's up to Sandy Alomar to try to get the inning continued. And he will not. Oh, actually, no, he will not, because that's not a 1-7. That's not a 1-3, I should say. So that's a grounder to short. And making the play there is Leone, and that retires the side. Through 7, Indians lead 4-2. And here comes Eddie Fisher to come in and take over for Lloyd Allen, who was not very good. Here's Fisher. All right, and here comes Fossey, 0 for 3 today. And make that 1 for 4. That's down, and staying at first is Fossey. 1 to 5 is a double, but that's a 10, so he will stay at first, not being held on. Here's Greg Nettles, reached on an air, reached on a walk, and struck out in 3 appearances. Nothing on the 17. 4-11 against a lefty. Ballpark single, nothing on the 20, so that's a line drive. We'll say since it was to go to right field, it's caught by the second baseman, 1 down. Here's Buddy Bell. Nothing on the 6. 1-4 against a righty. Fly ball to right. Backing up a couple steps is the right fielder. Stanton puts it away, 2 down. Here is Chris Chambliss. And that's off the table. One 9, and the field goal roll there. Wow. Tapper in front of the Tapper to the mound, and Fisher throws out Chambliss. And that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Perry will face Rivers, Pinson, and Oliver, although we might get a pinch hitter for Rivers. And we will. Ken Berry will come in and pinch hit for Mickey Rivers. He will stay into the game and Berry with that rare E0 card for an outfielder. All right. So here's Berry, lead off against Perry. Rivers was 0 for 3 on the day. Four 9 against a righty, and he draws a walk. And Rivers would have struck out. So, runner on first, they will not hold him on. He'd be a 1 to 9 if they didn't want to hold him on. So he will stay there. And here's Veda Pinson. Nothing on a 6. 1-7, fly to center field, and McCraw retires Pinson. 1 down. Here's Bob Oliver. Nothing on the 4. 1-7. They are not holding him on. And that doesn't matter in Super Advanced. Grounded to short. Leone to Brohammer to Chambliss, inning-ending double play. And we go to the 9th. Indians lead 4-2. And Fisher comes out for his second inning of work. face Leone, Perry, and McCraw. They'll leave Perry in. He's faced 30 batters through 8 innings, so not terrible. Here's Leone. 1 for 3 with a single and a strikeout. And catcher chance for Stevenson. So Stevenson, a 4 and a 15. This looks like this will just be a little pop fly. Stevenson, a 4 and a 13. There is no 13. So that's a pop up into foul territory. Stevenson throws off the mask and makes the catch, 1 away. And here's Perry, whose 2-run double gave the Indians the lead. 4-7, and he draws a walk. So Perry has been on base 3 times today, a double and 2 walks. They will not hold him on. And here's Tommy McCraw. He has walked twice today. Nothing on the 14. 2-8. And that's ripped into left field. And they were not holding on Perry, so I'm making him an 11. However, you're going from first to third, and it's hit the left field, you lose 2. So they will put the brakes on. And say, nope. And here's Brohammer, first and second. 6-6. And that's outside, ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and they will bring the infield in. Perry at third, McCraw at second, Brohammer at first. Here's Alex Johnson. Big situation here as the Angels want to keep it at 2 runs. Nothing on the 20. Two, 9. Ground ball to third. And let me get the rule book out here. This is probably just a throw home. Infield in, bases loaded. Ground ball B. Okay. Lead runner is out. So let's see, 2-9. It was hit to third. So Perry is out 5-2. Everybody moves up on the fielder's choice. 2 away. Infield playing back. Here's Fossey. Singled his last time up. Nothing on the 5. 2-9. And that will break this game open here. Not a 1, but that will do it. Scoring from third is McCraw. Scoring from second is Brohammer. Going to third is Johnson. And the Angels now trail 6-2. So here is Greg Nettles. Nothing on the 12. 6-8. Second base chance. Alomar is a 2, not responsible for holding Fossey. So that will stay as a 2. And an 11 on a 18. There is no 11. So Alomar gathers and throws, and they get Nettles to retire the side, but not until the Indians add 2 more. And lead 6-2. Perry will face McMullen, Stanton, and probably get a pinch hitter for Stevenson. All right, here is McMullen. Doubled his last time up. That's off the table. Five, 8 second base chance for Brohammer. And let's see if the 12 gets him on this one. It probably will. 2 and a 4 is okay. Yep, but the 19 and a 12, that is okay, actually. Wow. 3, 6, 15, 17, and 18. So Brohammer retires McMullen, 1 down. Here's Bad Leroy Stanton. Four, 9, and he draws a walk. They will call Stevenson back. Actually, no, they won't. No, they'll let Stevenson hit. Stevenson's actually a 274 hitter. I don't know why we'd replace him. Okay. So runner on first, 1 out. Here is Stevenson, 6-2 lead for the Indians. Havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 4. 1-3. He hit him. And that will get bullpen action. Phil Hennigan is loosening in the bullpen. Well, does not count against his point of weakness. Maybe getting a bit tired. Here's Cardenas. And nothing on the 16. Three, 6. Line drive right to Chambliss. 2 away, and now we will get a pinch hitter for the pitcher. We'll go with Sid O'Brien. Last chance for the Angels here. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, trailing 6-2. Havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 17. 1-7. Swung on and missed. Struck him out, and that's your ball game. Final score from California with some late help. The Indians win this one 6-2 and be right back with your totals. All right, final line score. The Indians, and probably one of the weirder line scores I've ever seen, 6 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors. Angels weren't much better. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors. Perry goes the distance. He gave up only 1 earned run, 2 total. Walked 2, hit a batter, and struck out 7. He'll get the win. And let's see. Who pitched the... Two runs here. So that means that, yeah, Rudy May will get the loss. He was responsible for the 2 runs in the beginning of the 7th, which put the Indians ahead. So, all right. That will be it for this game. The next game in the series, we will go to Oakland. The Indians must have been on a West Coast trip. And the Indians and Perry will face the Oakland A's. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please leave a like. It lets the video be seen. And if you have not already subscribed, please think about doing so. And if you do subscribe, hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of, and select all. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest and enjoy whatever games you can. Have a good day, everybody.